Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? Well, I'm in the kitchen and I'm preparing my last meal of the day. And what I'm having, I'm juicing. I'm juicing carrots, apples, lemons, and ginger together. Because you know I'm on the last leg of my weight loss journey. This is Friday. This is Friday, March the 4th. So my weigh-in date is on the 12th of March. So I got 1 week before I weigh in. So I've been going good, but I'm really going hard. I've been going really hard for past the last week and this week coming up. So I had a healthy, my first meal was a healthy meal. It was mostly protein. But that's what I had earlier. I love this juicer here. It's by Ninja. I had the I think it was the Ultra Bullet juicer. I forgot the name of it. If I think of it, I'll put it in the description. And it was good, so I thought. But I used to have a lot of foam. This one here has a little foam, but it's really a great juicer. It really gets all of the juice and everything. As you can see, look how it really grinds it up. That last juicer I had, it used to have chunks of my vegetables and fruit where it didn't hardly grind up anything good. So this juicer here, it really pulls everything out of it. It grinds everything up. So with that last one, I was throwing away a lot of pulp, big pieces and chunks. This is lemon. I tell you, when you put this lemon in this carrot juice with that apple and that ginger, oh my goodness, it is so good. It's really so tasty. And you cut that off for a minute. And then they have the little thing over here on the side, right over here, where you can close it off so the juice will stop dripping. And this was a Ninja N-I-N-J. And I tell you, it's a really good juicer. So it gives a little foam, but nothing like all the foam I used to have. You see that? That's a lot of juice. That's 16 ounces right there of juice. I have my little cup. My little smoothie ball is in there. I use this cup because I can continue to shake that juice up when I'm drinking it. So this big cup here is almost full. So this here is ginger, fresh ginger. I've washed it and cut it up. So I'm gonna add some ginger to this mix. See if this one's too big. Yeah, that's a little too big. Okay, that'll work. So just take that ginger down like it's nothing. Open it up. Don't forget to open up your little spout. They have a little container to catch all of the they have a container to catch the pulp, but I get this bowl because This is the container. You see how small that is? You be constantly emptying this. So I just get me a big bowl to catch the pulp. Sometimes I add celery to my juice. I have fresh beets. I got them and peeled them and washed them. I have them in the freezer. But the only thing when you use, and I have celery cut up that's in the freezer also, because you know sometimes celery will go bad. But the only thing, you have to always let your vegetables, if you're using frozen, you have to always let them thaw out, because you don't want to put anything frozen in your juicer because that will mess it up. I just want me just a little piece of ginger, a little bit more, because that ginger taste is so good. Put me one more piece of ginger in there. And that's gonna be it. Alright, I got my ginger in there. Just letting that run for a while to make sure all my juice comes through. And it's easy to clean. And then this pulp, I usually just I have those big Ziploc bags. So I usually just put it in there, and maybe about twice, and I keep it in the freezer. And then when it's time for my garbage day, I just put it in the garbage. Because something like that, it will really clog up a garbage disposal. I had to learn some of that stuff the hard way. So I don't put anything real heavy down in my garbage disposal. It would be nice if I could. Or if someone had a garden, you know. They had a garden, they could put it in the garden. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it up in a minute. It's very easy to take apart and clean. So you see that it almost filled my smoothie cup up. So you see it's almost full. It's right up to here. And that took like a whole bag of carrots. 2 apples, that's a whole bag of carrots, 2 apples, and a whole lemon in this cup. I'm going to show you how I take it apart. It's quite simple. That's one thing I loved about the last one I had. It was so easy to clean. And I usually leave my pulp bowl sitting here because you see it'd be a lot of pulp all up in the different cracks and crevices of the juicer. And then it comes with this little brush here to clean it out. So this is what I'm going to have for my dinner tonight. My first meal was a healthy big meal. Now if I was in a state where, you know, sometimes you almost get in a rage, you want to eat. So if I was in that state, I would fix something healthy, because I did take out chicken. I was going to do some chicken breast and vegetables. But I feel like I'm not extremely hungry. So since I'm not hungry, I'm going to take advantage of not eating. because we're so programmed to think we've got to eat, we're supposed to eat. But when I had my weight loss surgery, my doctor used to always tell me, if you're not hungry, don't eat. But we've been programmed that we need to eat 3 meals a day and sometimes snacks. And sometimes that's all that is really not even necessary. So now you hold this button right here to unlock, because it's locked, it's unlocked. It's a picture of a lock here. It's unlocked on this side and it's locked over here. So you just hold this button to release it. See, it just turns and come out. See? And just turn this, take it apart. See that? So you just get all the leftover pulp out. And then when it get to the dishwater, it's pretty much just rinse it out with the dishwater, rinse it with clear water, and just let it drain. And this right here is the little cup with the blades inside, and it pulls right out too. See if I could do it where you can see it. See there? It just pulls right out. See there? Then when you put it back in, I found this little tongue right here. When I'm putting it back in, like this is the top, this is the top, and that little tongue, always put it at the bottom to put it back in there. I found that it goes in easier. And when you're using a juicer, you should clean it out right when you finish using it, because you don't want all those little fine particles of pulp to get in your juicer or in this blade, because this is the blade right here. The little tiny blades are inside. If just a little bit get down my disposal, I don't worry, but I would not put this whole bowl full in my disposal, because that disposal is my friend and I don't want to do nothing to mess it up. Because I'm here in Florida, and sometime in Florida, it's, in the summertime, the gnats, sometimes they will get in your house in the garbage. And I don't care how clean you are, sometimes if you put certain things in that garbage, it's like the gnats will breed in there. So you have to keep the garbage out, and I try to keep food out of my garbage. So something like this, putting it in my garbage, oh no, I would never. So I don't never have that problem, because I keep stuff out. Like this pulp, I'm gonna put it in that plastic bag like I said, and the plastic bag is already in the freezer. See, that's that big size IKEA bag, and this is pulp from the last time I juiced. See how that lemon just got all grind up in there? Look at that. So that last juicer I had, I would have 4/4 of a lemon, just not even grind up. Look at that, how fine it gets it. And it's a good price for this juicer. The other one I had was more expensive. It was over $100, but this one was under 100. I think it was about high 70s or low 80s. I can't quite remember. But When I first bought this juicer, I was thinking, oh my goodness, this thing is so lightweight, I'm gonna hate it, because the other one was so heavy. But honey, looks are deceiving, and so is the weight. Okay, so I finished juicing, and with this part of the juicer, all you need to do is just, I get a warm cloth and just wipe it down, because I want to make sure it's not sticky or anything. Just make sure you unplug it and just wipe it down good. That last juicer that I had, I just looked it up. It was a NutriBullet, 2-speed NutriBullet, and it was nice starting out, so I thought, until I found that it wasn't grinding up all of my vegetables and juice. And then something I put in there, I think it was a carrot, it broke it. The inside of it, it broke that. And I didn't realize what was going on until it started making this weird noise. So you see, that's all, this is all cleaned up. And it has the button right back here on the bike, the control panel, it's right there. So now we're gonna wash up the other parts of the juicer. And then when it dries, I usually just put it right back together. And the next time I just rinse it out. Okay, so this is my dinner. And shake it up a little. So like I said, that last juice I had was the NutriBullet, and it left a lot of pulp. I mean, a lot. If I put a half a lemon in there, maybe a fourth of that lemon wouldn't even get ground up. So that's it. That's dinner. Oh my goodness. That is so good. And you know that ginger, I don't know what kind of taste that ginger have that I just love so much. Sometimes it almost looks like it has a lemony smell too. But ginger can be just a little spicy, like. It's not really, it doesn't really burn your tongue, but it's like the back of your throat when you use a lot of it. You get a little tingle back there.